Hey guys, Golden here, and welcome back to another weekly Fortnite Mobile update video. Today, in this video, we're going to be talking about Save the World coming to mobile, replay mode coming to mobile, creative mode, and much more. If you are adding new to my channel and want to stay up to date with all the Fortnite Mobile news, then please consider subscribing with those post notifications on. If you aren't sure if you want to subscribe, just at least check out my content, and if you like what you see, then be sure to subscribe. Also, if you guys want to support what I do for you guys every single Monday, then please consider using code GOLDEN before every single purchase in the Fortnite item shop. Thank you guys so much for all the support. As you all know, I don't want to waste your guys' time, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the mobile news. The first thing we have to talk about in today's video is Save the World. For those of you who don't know what Save the World is Fortnite's other game mode. In this game mode, your goal is to try to defend your home base against zombies, and this game mode includes some weapons from Battle Royale and some not. Overall, it's a super fun game mode, however, unfortunately, it's only available for console and PC. And according to them, this was because of performance issues, and they themselves even said that Save the World wasn't going to be coming to mobile. And honestly, I'm not surprised because it would be super hard to get Save the World on an iPhone SE. Even if they got it on an iPhone SE, no one would be able to play it due to the insane amount of lag and bugs it would have. But it surprised me when I got a DM saying that someone had found Save the World files in the mobile code. At first I didn't believe him because why would mobile have Save the World files? However, when I actually looked at the screenshot he sent me, there was a folder for Fortnite BR, which is normal, but then I saw a folder called Fortnite Campaign. And for those of you who don't know much about the Fortnite code, Fortnite Campaign is a secret name for Save the World. And there was even a folder for Startup, which if you've never played on PC or console, when you first start up Fortnite, you get this select game mode screen, which mobile doesn't have. So we could actually be seeing Save the World for mobile. However, honestly, I don't think Save the World's ever going to be coming to mobile. If Save the World did get added to mobile, it would break a bunch of devices. We've already been having a bunch of performance issues, and this could ruin Fortnite Mobile. The only thing they could potentially do is only add it to high-end devices like the iPad Pro, because Apple announced the iPad is as powerful as an Xbox One, which can run Save the World. Or perhaps the files were just added for a limited time game mode, I'm not too sure yet. But we'll just have to see what Epic ends up doing with this. Let me know in the comment section if you guys would play Save the World if it came to mobile. Next in the news, updates. So in this week's update, we got the V8.40 update. In this week's update, they fixed a bunch of bugs. So like always, I'm going to be reading and explaining what we got in this week's update. They updated the baller controls on the default and custom HUDs. Baller controls are now available to be adjusted in the HUD layout tool for custom HUD players. So before this update, we weren't able to move around the control buttons for the ballers, and the defaults were kind of hard to use. So now we have the option to move these buttons. Audio-visual shot indicators will no longer display for players in the same vehicle. So before this update, if your teammate was in the same vehicle as you, like a quad crasher for example, if your teammate was shooting, you would get the fire indicator for the shots, if that makes sense. Now in terms of bugs, we got a bunch of new bug fixes. So first off, they fixed an issue with the Android app icon being incorrectly displayed. So I guess there was a bug where the Fortnite app image wasn't being displayed correctly, just kind of a super small bug. They fixed an issue with voice chat while spectating. The push to talk button is also no longer hidden while spectating. So what this basically means is before the update, the push to talk button would disappear when spectating. Fixed an issue with the FPS counter being shown twice. Pretty self-explanatory. They fixed an issue where the weapon icon would not display in the inventory hotbar sometimes. Fixed an issue where textures would appear stretched when on a creative island. So there was a bug where sometimes when you would join a creative island, sometimes textures of different things would look super stretched and it would look super weird. They fixed an issue that displayed a checkmark icon on certain commands of vehicles. So we actually talked about this in the last week's update video, but there was basically a bug where buttons would randomly change to the check mark for confirming edits. So it was just a super small bug. Fixed an issue where the second storm wall would appear in the desert biome during the first closing period. I did actually notice this bug a couple times, so I'll put an image on screen for those of you who haven't. They fixed an issue where some chests couldn't be opened. This was a super small bug, but basically certain chests inside of the volcano couldn't be opened, and this was a bug since the start of Season 8. Just another annoying bug. And finally, they fixed issues where weak Wi-Fi halted gameplay and could cause some disconnects. Now, in terms of updates that weren't mentioned in the patch notes. Now, this was a big one. They ended up finally updating the Fortnite Mobile app logo to one of the Season 8 skins. I mean, not gonna lie, I do kind of like it, but I'm never gonna forget the original Jonesy. And also, for some reason with this update, there's a random circle that's appearing on look sticks, which is super weird. But overall, not a bad update at all. We got a bunch of bug fixes, but I feel like the game's been a little choppy for me recently. I don't know though, it could just be me. Also, Epic actually did have a problem with the launch of this update for iOS. And the update didn't come to iOS until around 5 hours after everyone else had gotten the update. So it got a lot of people mad. However, guys, it wasn't Epic's fault. If you didn't know, Apple has to verify an update every time a game developer wants to release one. So Epic sent the update over to Apple. However, Apple was slacking and didn't verify the update for a while. So it's kind of annoying, but there isn't really much you can do about it. It does kind of suck though that Apple doesn't just let app developers release updates without verification. But I guess it's Apple's choice. But otherwise, great update. Next in the news, creative. So right now, a lot of people don't enjoy playing pubs. Many people, including myself, are still mad they removed Siphon. So when you don't want to play real games, there's creative. And I've been enjoying creative a lot for the past couple weeks. So when this week's update launched, I decided, you know what, let me go check out the update and practice some building. So I loaded up a creative and I felt like something was a little off. It just didn't feel right. And I started practicing my building and I noticed there was no game sound. I couldn't hear anything. And yeah, at this point I knew it was a bug. So right now, for some reason, there's no game sound in creative for mobile. Well, there is a little, like you can still hear enemy footsteps, but it's overall super annoying. Some people said that restarting your device will fix it, but it didn't fix it for me. So I'm not too sure, but Epic. You removed Siphon, which ruined pubs for a bunch of people, and now you're ruining creative. I'm done, man. Next in the news, replay mode. I know, guys, we got Save the World and Replay Mode both in one video. It's crazy. We actually did talk about Replay Mode coming to mobile a while ago. And in that video, Epic confirmed that they personally didn't think Replay Mode was ever going to be coming to mobile. Now, for those of you who don't know what Replay Mode is basically Fortnite's movie maker. You can essentially make your own movie. You're able to control the camera and move it around freely, and you can even just get normal gameplay from it if you forgot to record. Overall, it's definitely something awesome to have in a game. At the moment, replay mode is only on console and PC, and I feel like it would be pretty hard to bring it to mobile. Not to mention, replays can take up an insane amount of storage, but believe it or not, with this update, replay mode was added into the mobile files. I know. It's crazy. We got both replay mode and save the world inside of the code in this week's update. So to find this, when you're in the files, you have to go to Fortnite game, then content, then default replay. And before, this folder was empty. However, now they officially added 2 files. br_fortbench.replay and br_profilegO.replay. And when you open these files, this is what pops up. And I know it looks crazy, it's code and stuff, but if you look at the top, you can see unsaved replay, which means replay mode could actually be coming to mobile. I personally think replay mode could run on mobile, maybe not on lower end devices, but most devices could probably run it. I don't know why they're adding so much new stuff though, honestly. I feel like they should definitely polish up their game before adding new stuff. But Epic did state their only concern and why they're not adding replay mode was storage. But on PC and console, there's an option to disable replay mode to save storage space. So maybe they would just recommend disabling it if you didn't have that much storage. But either way, no one knows what Epic's planning on doing. They might just have these files there for a different reason. And I have no idea why with this update we got both replay mode and save the world in the code. Of course, I'll keep you guys up to date on my Twitter as well as on here if replay mode or save the world end up coming. So of course follow me there and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to know when replay mode gets added, when save the world gets added, then why not subscribe because it's free. But either way, I'm super excited for the future for mobile. The last things we have to talk about in today's video is Fortnite stats trackers. Fortnite mobile stats have been in the game for about 3 months now, and luckily we did get our previous wins. And if you guys didn't know, there's websites where you can look up other players' stats, like your KD, total kills, total wins, and stuff like that. However, mobile and Switch haven't been able to see their stats on these websites until this week. So boys, now you can go look up some other mobile players' stats. I'll leave a link to a stats tracker down below because, you know, it's pretty cool. Well, anyways, guys, that's all the news we have to talk about in today's video. If you made it this far, then I'm assuming you liked the video, so be sure to leave a like before you leave. And if you did enjoy this video, you'll probably enjoy the rest of mine, so be sure to subscribe with those post notifications on to support what I do for you guys every single Monday. Next time you're in the item shop, be sure to type in code GOLDEN before every single purchase. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at GoldenYT. Join the Golden Squad Discord to talk and hang out with me, link in the description. I truly hope you guys did enjoy. This has been Golden. Do with this information as you will, and I'll see ya in the next one. Acai!